You know, I just want to state as we change this over, we're like, we're 2 levels away from the last 5 full single tickets, but we can't get the level. we don't have any dailies or like any of like the weekly will get us to 49. Which is really funny. I'm technically could, but is that really worth 5 single pull tickets? Technically yes, but also no, because we're gonna get them anyways for free. So we'll just like leave that. We've already done most of our daily stuff, so it is Yuka Day today. We are going to pull for both characters hopefully. And hopefully we'll be able to do a lot of pulls so that we can actually refill our Eligma stocks. Because our current Eligma stocks are absolutely cratered. At 1,947. That's not even enough to 5+4 one of the characters. Absolutely sad. So yeah, hopefully we can pull a bunch. And hopefully you can just give us the characters early. That'd be kind of weird. Mark this on here. So, we are going to pull for K first. We just dropped something. We're gonna pull for K first. And then if we get K, once we get K, or if we get K early, then we'll pull for our second. Let us start in 3, 2, 1, bang. Nice and simple blue to start. Almost like curse call. 20 for K in 3, 2, 1, bang. That was a fast one. No blue to purple. Didn't feel it at all. And the next one. We have Panic and Pull for us now, right? No. Next one's a purple though. Totally. See? Easy. By the way, our first purple is a fucking blue to purple! Why does it do this? Our first purple is a blue to purple. Regular purple question mark? No. Seems like a regular blue. It is a Why? Why is it blue to purple? Fire yo. Why is it blue to purple? Okay, this one is not blue to purple. Bang! Okay, cool, thank you. Thank you, game. Give them normal purple for once. Last one. Who is it? It is Himari. And now we go into our Pyroxene with the last single pulse. 60 in 3, 2, 1, Bang. Can't believe we pulled back-to-back blue to purples though. It's gross. Ew. Oh, hi. Oh, look.
申し遅れました。ワイルドハント芸術学院2年。若さ冬です。
That's so funny. That's so funny. Do it again. Oh boy. Tinkle. Number 4.
小さいからって舐めないで。ご主人様と一緒に。おや、お目が高いですね。お客様。いいえ。
What are the odds? 80.
申し遅れま
This
した。
one seems like a regular blue.
ワイルドハント芸術学院2年。若さ冬。
Regular blue. Not blue to purple. Regular blue.
お見知りおきは。小さいからって舐めないで。将来性はものすごいんだから。
And then we hit purple. Again. Bang!
自警団任務の延長です
Man,
ね。
that's a far one. Number 7. Ohio!
こんにちは。K です。何をそんなに慌てているん
Welcome
です
to
か
the party, Kay. 100?
これから
If we pull ours in 100, we're gonna be so angry if we pull ours in 100. 3, 2, 1, bang. Okay, blue. Not a blue to purple. 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 Okay.
黒見セリカよ。
Now we have a reason to pull more. Now you have a reason to pull more.
真面目にやってよね。
110. That seemed like a weird one. This pull feels odd. Okay. Oh, it was very odd. It was almost a curse ball.
中の物語のように私たちの物語が始まります。
Almost cursed. Bang. Quaipo. Imagine triple. Well, that's a double in the first. Who this? Oh, hi!
百鬼夜行連合
Hello. Oh, hi! Hello.
アリス、行きます。小さいからって舐めないで。将来性はものす
Nice
ごい
and
んだから。
simple. So we're gonna pull more. The rule was if we pulled before 100, then we would stop at 100. But because we're past 100, we can go to 200. Bang. Simple blue. Not a blue to purple. Unless. Easy.
白衣の天使が
Really need those
あなたを
really need those
助けてきましたよ。
gods for the Ligma stock so we can actually upgrade these characters. Bam. Star. Another one, the first one.
ミレニアムサイエ
Oh,
ンスス
hi.
クールのミカモネル、ただいま参上した
We do
ね。
need extra dupes of her to max her out too.
あ？この服？何かおかしいっていうのか？
We'll do one more on K, and then we'll do the rest on Iris. M. Wow. More dupes.
今後も良好な関係でいるためにシャーレの仕事を手伝うよ。もちろんその分
A Buddha
こ
purple
っち
question
も
mark?
手伝ってもらうつもりだけど、そういう
Nah,
ことだから
just regular blue.
よろしくね。
ご主人様と一緒に楽しい一日を始めちゃおう。
No. Oh, that was a quick one. You can like feel the pull sometimes. It might not be haptic feedback, but you can kind of like feel it. 180 and 3, 2, 1, bang. Slap. Number 6.
ご主人様と一緒に楽しい一日を始めちゃおう。
Ichika dupe. 2 more. And bang. It feels like a purple actually. Whoosh. Okay. No thanks. No curse pulls either.
本の中の物語のように私たちの物語が
And last 10 pull will do 1k. Simple blue. Not a blue to purple. Not a curse pull either.
ミレニアムサイエンススクール所属音瀬小玉先生の声が聞こえたので
Okay, you can get the first reward, the first pull reward for the other two. We will take the extra dupe of ours though.
アリス行きます
Gosh, finally replenish our Ligma stocks and we're gonna use them all again. Like immediately. We pulled so many dupes of Wii. that's so funny. Wii U. Who else joined? Dupes of Neru School, got Eri. Got dupe of Rio. Sadly, not many new characters. But that is how it be.
アリスはもっとたくさん学びたいですもっといろんなことを
Gonna
知り
quickly
たい
open
で
up
す
our spreadsheet and fix that. Well, the main assumption was that we were gonna pull 400, but man, our Ligma is not in a good state.
暇だなあいつから来てました
Pop these. Technically, we could 5 plus 3 at least. We could hit this mark, but that would be really bad for us.
ど
Just
んな
gotta
世
take
界
what
で
we
も
can get.
勇者は魔王と戦うものですでも光の剣は いつだってアリス
That is... Was it specifically UE50? UE50 5 plus 3, yeah? It's like what we like to reference as. Also, before you upgrade that,
抵抗するためには前に進まないと。今まではそれも暇だな。いつから来てました？
yeah, we could technically afford doing this. It would just put us at really bad Oligma count.
強くなったんですね。ええ、分かっていますよ。これが陶器地の星明かりという意味です。それだけ昔のことを言っているのだと思います。
Railgun party?
座標によると、過去と未来は
What's the button
同
for
時に
Railgun
存
again? It
在
was
す
this
るとも
one?
言いますから。
That's the wrong one. It is one. Gun. Pardon us as we sit here doing these levels. Wish there was a faster way to inject the specific colors that we want instead of pressing auto select. Or at the very least, like, it would have been nice to have a way to ratio it better. Even though it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but it is disgusting to see 12k gray combat notes and you can't even smack them together.
アリスはもっとたくさん学びたいです。もっといろんなことを知りたいです。
Wait, what? I do not have enough of these. Upgrade you to 90. Drop in more blues this time. Now just stay here with us as we hold down this button for the gray notes and stack as much as possible so we can use these notes. Combat report, sorry.
強くなったんですね。ええ、分かっていますよ。これが先生のおかげだということは否定しません。
Hey, what are we missing?
ですので、これからも私は戦い続けます。
Oh, they're also missing these shoes. Okay, that's good enough. And we need more of these. And then the real question is, can we afford, with our credits, all these upgrades for their skills? Also, ignore this. $40 mil? That should be possible.
この世界にはアリスよりも強い冒険者がたくさんいます。だからアリスはもっと強くなりたいんです。もう言ったじゃありませんか。ありがとうって。今初めて聞いた。ともかく今言ったのですからもういいでしょ。
Can't believe you have Nagusa now. Does that complete? We actually have the full team now. Actually, what is it? Takyako, Kikyo, Renge, Yukari, Nagusa. As a matter of fact, we just need Nagusa swimsuit and we get healthy Kakaryoren or swimsuits. Gotta start building up our park scene again. How much park scene do we have right now? We have 24, 48. What is 48? 48. 72. We're not that far from just giving 600 pulls again. You have all the board games.
アリスは先生が大好きです。アリス、先生と一緒にいろんな世界を冒険してみたいです。先生、これからもずっとアリスのそばにいてくださいね。アリス、先生と一緒にいろんな世界を冒険してみたいです。
Do you have anything else that works? This one? Probably.
今この瞬間、アリスは先生と一緒にいられてすごく幸せな気持ちです。やっぱりアリスは先生が大好きです。
Pop over here.
ここが先生の。どうして？そういうならもう何もしてあげない？いつ私がそんなことを。私はただってまたからかってるんですよね。
You have to wear a better spot. There you go.
私だって。
Oh right, she likes these ones.
そんなに暗い顔してどうかしましたか？そういうならもう何もしてあげない？いつ私がそんなことを。私はただって。
I don't think there was anything
またからかってるんですよね。
otherwise. Have one of these.
こういう言葉はめったに言いませんから、ちゃんと聞いてくだ。何ですか？特に言うことはありませんが。
Give them both a 20.
何ですか？特に言うことはありませんが。そんなに暗い顔してどうかしましたか？何ですか？特に言うことはありませんが。
Never gonna use the title, but still.
わかりました。 自分の体を持つのは
Gotta make a point after all. Mika, it is now Kei's turn. Okay. Let us do... Wait, this first. Let us do... This if it's open. If it's open. Oh, it should be open. How much health do you have? 268 trillion. I think is the number. I'll read these again. Right, this is a boss that requires multi-damage. That's one time. Type adaptability is displayed during battle. Each gauge increases based on the blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's a multi damage type. Like, type build adaptability cannot reach 100% except for either that already reached 100%. Wild casting. This is also wild casting. What are people's clear units for this? Actually, yeah, that makes sense. See if we can do that with a 5+3.
あ、また仕事か？
先生も一緒に空を飛んでみませんか?
Have zero memory. I'm like how to actually do this because we played the JP version, so. Also, if you don't want spoilers, you'd probably look away. Right.
これが私です。アリスの魔力は 100% です。先生、あれ見て。
Oh yeah, no, we should probably not use probably not charge Aris yet.
私を止められるかな?
悪気あるに決まってんだろ。
Holy shit.
行きましょう、アビエシェル。光よ。しょうがないな。
forget if this actually destroyed those spells, but we're just gonna break these normally. Oh, I guess it does. I'll be back next time.
拙い音だけど心を込めてあなたにこの音はダメだオーバードライブやりすぎないよなんかすごいなちょっと失礼するよ綺麗なもの見っけ
Yeah, we should be able to ship it in. Now that you remember.
オーバードライブ痛いですよそなた暗雲を貫く光の一撃をすぐに終わらせ
Ah. Alright, probably should have that one. Fine.
先生こっちだよ綺麗だね絶対忘れないよなんかすごいなエナジーブーストこれからが本番綺麗なやりすぎないよ
Ow.
フィナーレを
Period.
やってみる綺麗なもの見っけ最大火力変化本番制圧します自由に鮮やかにエレガント
Okay, kinda remember how to do this. We're gonna need to restart this, but I'm just trying to get into the rhythm of it again.
すぐに終わらせてやる覚えてるよそなたの時間じゃちょっと失礼するよどうだって知らないんだからちょっと失礼するよ
Or, you know, Boston theme.
お疲れ様ここからは遊びの時間だよ
Okay. Simple enough. How much damage do you take when you recover from that? Uh, 30%. So we're pretty much in the clear if we can hit 30% when we hit Groggy State. You don't like that. That's みんなの勇気一つ
っと失礼するよ。
Ow.
最大火力展開。目標制圧します。
Phase change. Hold. Hold for a second. Shield. Block here.
あの時のお前でちょっと失礼するよ。ちょっと失礼するよ。これからが本番ということでやりすぎないよ。エレガンテすぐに終わらせてやる。
Ow.
どうなっても知らないんだから。エナジーブースト。
Charge.
エナジーブースト。そなたに綺麗なもの。ありがとうございます。
Wait.
最
Hang.
大火力展開。制圧します。
絶対忘れないよ。ちょっと失礼するよ。どうなっても知らないんだから。
着陸許可を確認。ただいま戻りました。
We are doing our part. Do we want to spend some pyroxene to do more runs of that? Maybe. What are the rewards for this again? For this phase?
これは緊急時の総力戦のようなものです。せめて支援だけでもと店舗の管理をしています。
This is 100. Aren't you
優しい
first?
言葉がそこにあるはずです。急いで。マルクと、そしてあの3人組。もう誰も言うことを聞かないんですから。
Do you have any extra lines?
これが終わったら帰れるのでしょうか。マルクと、そしてあの3人組。
You not have any extra lines to send, Kay?
誰も言うことを聞かないんですから。これが終わったら帰れるのでしょうか。マルクと、
Okay, no, it's no extra lines.
そしてあの3人。
How much are our tickets again? 50 per? How much we get back? We get 600 back for the operation. Actually, it might be more because this is this phase. Just gonna look it up real quickly. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like kind of okay. Not like terrible.
緊急事態であっても、アスマトキのお店は営業しています。
Well, the real downside is that if we want to get more Toki lefts from this, we have to exchange at a loss, 3-1 loss. But really, this would just be for everything else here. Kinda. We can do one more run. Today.
その商品は後ろの棚からお取りください。
Oh yeah, it gets more expensive too.
買い間違えた場合には返品が。
It's essentially a single pull. Like a tiny bit more, but it's essentially a single pull. Get the most out of it. Oh, how is... We got with the extra duo from Naru. How much are we at now? 91. Not bad. course. Ow. We don't need the full charge for this one. Need to face change it. Mark. Get a bit wary of... For another round. I'm just waiting for Hina to hit 100%. We're in the clear. The boss didn't have enough HP to survive that. Hey. Alright, we've done our part for today. Now we can do some joint firing drill. So for this one, really, it's kind of just asking you to have AR and railguns, rifle railguns. If you have enough blue damage, you technically could ignore that entire fact, but it really helps having Hanako. Roko also works. This is like another Hanako team setup, technically. Oh, no, it's an RS setup. This was like a Hanako setup. We could technically change this over to a Hanako setup pretty easily. Just remove the Rio buff. Yeah, it's fine. This one technically we don't have to. We don't even need Yuka technically in this team. But try a funny gun.
システムオンライン
Do we have an aim or reposition that doesn't move other people? Other than Hoshino battle end. Oba. Man, we really don't have like self-moving tanks very often. Kinda. We can see what happens. Be fine. We need to bring AoE, we can bring... Actually, yeah, we can just bring Turco's back up. AoE. Fine. We don't need the, like, super damage.
良い始まりは良い結末を導くもの。物語がそうであるように。
こうしてちゃんと休めるのはいつぶりでしょうか。
まだ終わらないわよ。
Hi hi, hello. Hello.
出すつもりなかったんだけど。
What are the one shot them?
まだ終わらないわよ。エナジーブースター。しばし最大火力展開。目標制圧します。
That does though.
まだ終わらない。参りましょう。
Yeah, if they're gonna do this, we're gonna need a proper revision unit. Is that easier? We'll swap around Hoshino Battle from our second team to our first team. This team doesn't really... We're kind of just gonna brute force with Hanako swimsuit, so... And hang out there. Kay is here for moral support.
良い始まりは良い結末を導くもの。物語がそうであるように。
Let's do this.
今度はおじさんの番だよ。おじさん強くなったよ。やってみる。自転車乗りの必需品だよ。止まってください。十分になったかも。ここからはアリスのターンです。座標みんな確認しました。
Gets rid of a Venom. What do you mean to charge Charis? She's just one shot herself.
ありがとうございます。最大火力展開。目標制圧します。
日差しが心地よいですね。
ライディング用グレネードだよ。
Comes the rest.
それだけ？おじさんが止まってください。上手になったかも。オーバードライブ。あとは任せよう。ありがとうございます。最大火力展開。目標制圧します。
ゆっくり参りましょう。
could probably do that faster if we just put all the buffs on ours, actually.
先生どうでしたか？
Good enough though. This one you kind of just borrow someone's Hanako swimsuit.
あら、私を選んでくださるんですか？あまり無理はしないでくださいね。ほらほら、そんな硬くならないで。じゃあやりますか。パチパチ。はい、どうぞ。もっと激しくいきますよ。いっぱいかけちゃいます。
You know, KSK also does attack bonus. Kinda forgot that part.
私の名はケイ。夏はこうでないと。逃げないでください。私は力になりました。
Wait, we can do this better. We can do this better. If we don't need the raise attack boost, we can just swap that out for something else. Anybody else here do technically a crit buff? Not kinda, not really. Attack speed buffer. Oh wait, you are a crit buff. Right, you're a crit buffer. Eh? Totally forgot you exist sometimes.
私を選んでくださるんですか？あまり無理はしないでくださいね。まずはありがとうございます。どう？大丈夫です。私が水を怖がるとでも？私は力になりました。逃げないでください。私を怒らせましたね。
Dang.
逃げないでください。もっと激しく。こんなものでしょうか。
Hanako just casually taking the title.
逃げないでください。夏はこうでないと。
I guess that technically doesn't matter too much.
夏来た。私は力になりました。ありがとうございます。今度お返ししますね。どう？ありがとうございます。今度お返ししますね。ありがとう。涼しいですね。どうかな。逃げないでください。ありがとうございます。もっと激しくいきますよ。さあ、これも全部。夏はこうでないと。もう少し私に感謝してください。
And last one, just another Hanako team. Really? Really, it's really just this joint find drill is just use Hanako swimsuit. Solve all your problems. Circus swimsuit also works as a big AoE damage.
主役とは決定的な瞬間にこそ登場するもの。ありがとうございます。データはこれとこれと。ありがとうございます。簡単なことです。もっと激しくいきますよ。逃げ
Great way to set up our
逃げないでください。
skills.
びっくりしました。
I kind of made these teams really quickly on our phone yesterday when the update happened. Aoba should be one of the first skills. Why? Because reposition is strong. Repositioning tanks are very good for drawing fire, drawing aggro. And when the enemies don't have boosted attack stats, you really can just get away with doing that. Hold them. And buff. And buff. Uh-oh. Alpha moving to the weird spot. Didn't matter too much. Okay, cool. What's our, yeah, 30 days? Now the question is, we still technically could do this, it's just, do we want to be left with 289 Eligma? Good question. Or we can get Keita UE40. Will leave us at 600 still, more or less. We'll leave that through like off-stream us question. Wish they would let you purchase more of these per month. I'm not gonna lie. Right at the Wakamo one. Wakamo. These ones are all maxed, so those runs already paid for. So anyone other close ones? Hoshino's at 119. Got a Rio dupe. Actually, yeah. Where's Rio at actually? She's like 4-star, right? Where you left her? Oh. Alright, she was at a 3-star and we pulled so many dupes of her that now we can finally 4-star her.
感謝するわ、先生。この言葉が正しいのかはわからないのだけれど。
Okay. We'll consider that for later. And now we will just grab the extra Hoshino ellipse for now. They didn't update any of these, pretty sure. It's all be the same. Okay. I think that is where we'll leave off the stream. Actually, no. Before we leave off the stream, we're gonna do the K story. Just casual reading. We're not gonna like put too much attempt into actually reading it. Where is... what's wrong, KK? Don't call me KK. Anyways, how is a non-carbon based conscious being supposed to relieve stress? Well, we're starting with a high difficulty question. I suppose. My fault for expecting anything of you, Sensei. So mean. Stare, gee. What? Why are you staring at me like that? There's something on my face? Oh, there's not. I knew that. I checked a mirror before we came out here. No, I just thought everything turned out well. Of course it did. And KK looks really cute. Why is that all you ever want to talk about? Why, did you prefer your old body, KK? No, definitely not. Huh? Think you muttered something about how I must take you things? Please. Don't hate it. Never said I did. Sorry, you didn't catch that. I don't hate it. What? You still can't hear me? I don't hate it. If I have to have a preference, then fine. I'd like it. Are you happy now? So cute. Like that I'm able to work more in the field now. This body feels oddly creaky here and there. Just read the line. Do I need some WD-40 for the joints? What are you talking about? Besides, that product is more for cleaning than lubrication. Look it up, read the label. When I said creaky, I didn't mean literally squeaking around like old flooring. Sorry. Well, it's the situation I have. To be honest, since I'm essentially using something that was thrown in the garbage, I'd be grateful that I'm moving at all. Well, I am actively upset. Am I actively upset or resentful? No, that's going too far. Well, I suppose if I must choose a feeling, then I'm grateful. Life is always a battle. When this world is offered a perfect 100, you're lucky if fate even spares you a 50. If you still have kindling to burn, then you should throw everything on the fire to ensure that maybe someone else can be warmed. At any rate, we know that this body was essentially marked for disposal. I'll make good use of it while I can. Saying that out loud is making me depressed. So, KK, you prefer the previous body? That is definitely not what I said. I can't talk without you mucking up everything. Look, while this body is more of a mess than it may appear, it was crafted with purpose and care. So, what I'm trying to say is... but don't we all treat you with care? But I know you do. That's not what I'm trying to say. So, I was wondering, if there was a ribbon for my hair, or something like that. Ribbon? Never mind. Pretend you didn't hear anything. In fact, you heard nothing. What? What's that creepy smile? Stop it. Wipe it off your face. What's that? I'll ask Rio to make an accessory? Wait, why Rio? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You got K in 140 and Rs in 150 back to back. Nice. We got K in, what was it? We got K in 80 and we got Rs in 120. Pretty sure it was a number. Or was it 90? 90 and 120. We still pulled to 200 anyways because we needed the Eligma to actually upgrade the upgrade RS, but mood. Absolute mood. Just the purest intent of intentions when thinking of KK. I hate you, Sensei! I hate you, Sensei! A biggery moment. Just like say that to us again, Sensei. Also, why is it not loading the rest of your chat? Anyways, what's wrong, KK? Don't call me KK. Anyways, are you really coming? Promise you, KK. I'm well aware. For what reason do you have to observe my class? Well, we're monitoring a student's academic achievements. One of our responsibilities as a teacher. You only use that argument when it suits you. Oh, this content contains significant spoilers for content up until Decagrammaton's ending. Please proceed with caution if you like to avoid spoilers. Spoilers for anybody that doesn't want to be spoiled on Decagrammaton's ending. We will leave this up for a minute here, so if anyone joins in late and stuff, but this is the best moment to probably turn off the stream or pause for a bit. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are starting the spoiler now. Head to Millennium to observe Kay's class. Kay struck a very familiar expression the moment she caught my gaze. Oh, they do use robots as teachers. Greetings, everyone. Today's lesson is on living spaces in society. Regarding that, I intend to focus especially on the infrastructure involved in city planning and how this impacts the populace. Now, let's see. Kay, can you tell me what you know about cities? Huh? Me? Kay, as in me? Yes, please. You're the only one. Oh, it's basically, a city stands at a dichotomy. It's a human construct usually thought to contrast with the so-called pure state of untouched nature. The term civilization has the root civil, with the etymology of city, or civitas, in the original form. Civil clearly is the root of words like civilization and civics, implying that the construction of space is what makes us people, so to speak. The cities, well, in other words, if there's no foundation where humans could gather, share ideas, and learn to cooperate, then the world as we know it would not exist. After all, humans are communal animals. They bring fantasy into reality through collective creativity and ingenuity. The fascinating point. When you compare ancient times to modern day, it becomes clear that our current living conditions are in a state of deterioration due to increasingly dense populations. There is no real solution in our contemporary times. We've reached an unprecedented era of capitalism, where to have worth in civilization means gathering at a central location to perform labor. To be practical, I think our next step should be relieving traffic congestion and mitigating environmental pollution. We covered all of today's lesson points. I'm the instructor. What do I... I may have gone on a tangent by discussing quantum fields. I know they seem unrelated to vectors, but ultimately this is a problem asking you to prove that the mass gap is greater than 0, and that is inextricable from mathematics. Not about raw calculations, it's only somewhat possible, just like how a general fluid dynamics equation can still somehow be solved through computational fluid dynamics. Furthermore, this is due to the structural limits of mathematics. First of all, path integrals. Indeed. That's all for today's lesson. It's a little early. How about we all get some fresh air? Incredible! I thought she had an aura about her, but this transfer student's amazing. What? Hey, you're KK, right? Where did you previously go to school? Did you skip a few grades or something? You mentioned the mass gap hypothesis, right? You must know that our school was founded to solve the Millennium Conundrum, hence the name. Did you join our club? Oh, hell, no, that is... Locked eyes across the room. While holding a strained expression, Kay silently mouthed the message. It looked like... What are you doing? Save me! And so, I'm about to reply back. I am so glad KK is making friends. First, I'll kill Sensei, then I'll rip out my power supply and die. I'm wiped. You sure are smart, KK. Would you please shut up? Since you brought it up and we were here to witness and we're here to witness and do nothing, I think it's clear that I possess a breadth of knowledge. I didn't know a lot since I was a servant, so to speak. Even may have learned a little more after hacking while Millennium was researching in the ruins. Anyway, what am I trying to say? Sometimes I feel like these lessons are mere formalities, just exercise in attendance. You don't like them? Not necessarily, but it raises a fundamental question. For example, if a student already knows everything, do we really need to make her go to school? Of course, why wouldn't we? What? It's nice to socialize and play, KK. What's that? Hey, a party for you? It? A student's responsibility is to play well and study well. Another floppy oversimplification. What if a student finds it all overwhelming? What if other people are too much? Sure, that happens, but even for them, even they would have moments when they need company. So you're saying that's why that hypothetical student should stay the course? Just in case they feel lonely? But what if that student really doesn't like most people? Huh? You're saying that's why you're here? Huh? I get what you're saying, but you need to be realistic, Sensei. You only have one body. Do you know how many students there are in Kavodos? I bet you can't even handle Millennium, never mind all of Kavodos. What gives you the confidence to think that you can? You're absolutely right. That's why you should help them in my place. Why me? You can't spring this on me! What? It's because that's what Aris the hero would have done? Really? Only you couldn't talk, you'd be considerably less irritating. Alright. I'll consider it. You are really kind, KK. I said I'd consider it. I didn't commit. Stop it! Oh, we don't get like any like postscript from Sensei. For some reason, I ended up getting all sorts of invites. This teacher is so happy and proud. Does it really bother you? Don't hate it. Sense. Sense. A. Help. KK, what's going on? It's just a bit of trouble. Oh, it's an exclamation point. I urgently headed to Millennium. KK, you look absolutely exhausted. Gotcha, KK. Please, let me go. Don't you like us, KK? It's not that, but, well... she's embarrassed. Yeah, I told you. She has a charm all her own, totally different from Aris's. Hey, sorry, just get to be Aris and I have to be KK. I was worried this was urgent, but it looks like it's just dote on KK time. Sensei, great timing. As a teacher, please rescue a student in crisis. Oh, it's Sensei. Hello, Sensei. Would you like to join us for dote on KK time? It's great for stress relief. Of course I would. So I was an idiot to trust this adult! 3. So you're Aris' twin sister, right? Huh? Yes, it's something like that, yes. Wow, that must be so much fun. 2 sets in the GDD. But wait, your hair. Your shades are polar opposites. Oh, I see. You're fraternal twins. Yes. Let's go with that. That's my turn to give KK a special quest. Again. Oh, do you not like it? It's not that. I don't dislike it exactly. It's a little embarrassing, and I'm not used to it, so... Aww. I have a terrible feeling. KK is so cute. KK really is so cute. Why are you joining them? Why are you joining them? There you go, that's a better one. On that note, will you please take this to the lecture hall in the next building? Sure. It's a delivery quest, is it? Yes, this time it's a quest with a reward up front. Here, have this necklace. It's quite pretty. Decorations aren't so extravagant that they're distracting. The gemstone has a blue chrome luster and a slightly yellow tint. This looks quite precious. Are you sure I should have it? It's fine, it's fine. It's just leftovers from the new material development club. We would have recycled it otherwise. It's an artificial diamond. If you look at its base component, it's just carbon. I see. Artificial diamonds have improved a lot, haven't they? Then I'll leave it to you. Come to us if you need more quests. Yeah, no thank you. Actually, I think this will do. How long do you intend on standing there, Sensei? What's with that face? Well, let's just... I was honored to witness something so amazing! Really? Why do I get all this attention? Stop. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say it's so lovely that I'm appreciated and cherished or whatever. Oh, stop pouting. You're such a... How's school life treating you? Well, it's not bad. It's alright. My K-translator says that means I really like it. It's wonderful. Don't be so weird. Why are you translating me? We're speaking the same language. You're always all out of breath, K? Look, I'm on a quest, so please don't be a bother. Huh? I told you, I'm on a quest. Eh? It's an errand! An errand! That's not a satisfied look off your face. I didn't say anything. You better not start. What about freedom of expression? You're the exception, Sensei! Oh, it's K. Oh, what's up? Oh. Good timing. I got a request to deliver this. Let's see. The results are in. The superconductivity of this metal compound is... No offense, but wouldn't this have been an email? I would agree with you for most cases, but this is exceptional. Why is that? Security reasons. Our club is allowed to know the results. Well, only our club is allowed to know the results, so we can't let our confidential data leak to other groups. And since only two downsides are security vulnerabilities and data retention limits. I see what you mean. That's a big reason why it's so difficult to dispose of data written to the magnetic tape. I had the funds, I'd archive all our work on crystal data disks. A mountain of them. But I don't think that's happening. Hey, Kay, since you've gone through all the trouble finding me, how about we hit the arcade? Huh? Well... What's wrong? What's wrong? You had so much fun last time. I did. Well, that is to say. Ah, so KK likes gaming too. That's right, Sensei. You'd be surprised, she's really into it. No, well, it was only a... Huh? Oh, do you mean that you didn't like it? Only came along because you felt pressured? That's not it! This is what I'm saying! Well, what is it then, KK? You're a terrible adult for playing dumb like this! You know exactly what's going on! Dang, their birthdays are coming up. Hikaru knows me. No. Seriously. For the love of this bug. Bug? A thing? Huh? Wait. Sensei? You're free right now? Huh? I have a lot on my schedule today. No, you don't. Accessing this kind of data is child's play. What happened to personal privacy? Don't you always put your students first or something? Ah! Okay, has five relationship stories. This is the game development department room, just as Kay said. Acting again here. This is probably because the collision value is not properly defined. And there's this. Okay. Ah, you're here, Sensei. What are you doing? As you can see quite plainly, they say it's better to experience it once than hearing it explained 100 times. Here, try it for yourself. With a refreshingly welcome smile, Kay handed me the gamepad. And then... Sensei? Oh. Huh? Are you alright? You were a little out. What? You're telling me this game was so bad that you almost lost consciousness? That's dramatic. And rude. Oh, it's probably true. Oh, this game? It's the alpha version of the game development department's newest project. Ah. Your face indicates that you're not particularly surprised. I understand. Oh, why, KK? Why go through that torture? Is life too boring? Were you trying to ascend? Rude! That was QA testing! Oh. Q&A? Yes, well, whether it be bug reports or game testing, someone needs to do it. Aside from that, I still have a mountain of things to attend to. So, what kind of bug fix list is this? To begin, the game's this bad, I suspect there's a problem at the base architectural level. No, surely not. Overhauling that would mean basically remaking the game from scratch. To find a fix that would bypass that? Must be a lot of trouble, KK. It's not a big deal, this is comparatively easy. But I feel like my brain will explode if we have to go back to the planning, proposal, and resource stage. Take care of those as well. Yes, it somehow ended up this way. Really, after seeing the state the game was in, I had to take over. I wonder why it's always so difficult. Proposal changes are supposed to be easy, expected even. Why is the solution always overhaul the resources instead of let's reduce and refine them? This all started off as a cozy slice of life game. Why is this turned into an RTS where you build land battleships in a secret underground base to save the world from alien occupation? The artist hears a ridiculous scenario, and, despite their better judgment, gets to work. The engineer tries to implement these new models, only to end up forcing it. Everything gets unoptimized. Working programmers of today think this is how it's done. Why? Because they are surrounded by it. Hello, world. I have an emergency. I did not manage to save my game. The problem is the enabling. Because if they keep allowing terrible games to be released, they'll keep making them. I don't really understand. But it sounds like a lot of trouble. Can you please take this seriously? I was serious. Thank you. So you're the Q&A, the producer, and someone who takes care of the miscellaneous tasks? Sure, if you think such a tiny club needs so many superfluous titles. Come to think of it, I'm also technically part of the Super Phenomenon Task Force. But don't you spend most of your time here? True. I do. Anyway, that's how things are. Whether I'm reviewing a game or fighting some unknown monster, ultimately, I've always known when someone needs to step up and take the wheel. Said, the most important and difficult part is in giving feedback. Now that I understand. Really? If you go too far, it's no longer helping someone find their vision, and you're instead telling them what to think. Yes, that's the problem. And that happens, and forgive me for sounding so immature and trite. It sours a relationship. Oh, that's a good expression. Once a relationship sours, nothing works right anymore. You do understand. Well, at least Momoy tends to take feedback as well. The problem is that she immediately brings up a fresh proposal as soon as I finish talking. I just wish she would understand the importance of documentation and logs. And Midori should stop blindly agreeing to every project. She may somehow be able to make the deadlines, only through chopping away at herself. It's not sustainable. One overworked developer shouldn't be the only one holding this game together. It's just disgraceful. I'm glad you're here, KK. Really? Because I think I'm being taken advantage of. Well, still. Well, ultimately, everyone does seem happy. Everyone do be happy. Ah, that's a good smile. A shame. What? I wish I had taken a picture of your smile. Let's try it next time. Dare you to? Really? Oh, I spent a few more hours playing the game development department 2 game. I mean, I was performing QA with K. I nearly lost consciousness a couple times. Oh. This should be the last one, and this should have the light D. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong! But it's only been 3 days, and I'm cleaning the club room again. I'm tired. In the club room? A thing? It's a thing. Wait, Kay has a sixth one? On her own? Dang, you're really getting all the stories? Ah, now you're here. Really? How could some people actually live like this? We'll help. Huh? Yes, well, thank you. Maybe people should make quicker work. Momoy is more likely to make a mess than actually clean up. Midori cleans if you get her started. She's best at the details, but maybe that's because she's an artist. She doesn't actively make a mess, but she doesn't clean all that often either. Yuzu, she no longer just hides all the time, but she's always gaming or coding. And Sarius, I'm worried about Aris. Of the 4, she's at least the second most tidy. We adopt the traits of those around us, and she has quite the group. No, well, I'm not saying the other 3 are bad. I find them all quite pleasant, however. That still looks just as messy as usual. It's a little better now. You place a bet? I'd say we have 3 days until this place the mess again. 3 days. I see your point. Yes. Wait. Sensei. What is the KK? Did you just avert your gaze? You must be mistaken, Miss K. Miss K? Sensei? Look into my eyes. No. I will not give in. Look me straight in the face. Put your hand over your heart and answer me this sincerely. Do you usually clean up after yourself? Stop right there. Don't say a word. I already know the answer. That's a. We're gonna need to take a screenshot of that one. That's a good expression. Sensei? Huh? Does a person live here? Or are you raising pigs? See, a person lives here, you have no conscience. If you say it's a proper pig pen, then you declare that you're not human. I'll give you just 10 seconds. Defend your actions. We're gonna take that screenshot as well. Listen, KK. I can explain everything. Cleaning and housework are ongoing processes. What's your point? There's always more to clean. You're never done for the day. Keep talking. So I just go for it while I'm in the mood. It's empowering and professional if you think about it. You think you can lecture me on rationalism? Die. Just die. If need be, I'll die with you. But if you think it's acceptable to live like this, then just die. Just a screenshot. Honk honk. Toot toot. Really? Why do I even... Lisa's slightly better than Rio's room. No, that's not a compliment. All this dust. They don't even care about their bronchi, their lungs. They recover once the lungs are shut. Well then, Sensei. No, Sensei. Yes. One word. That's it. I'm deeply sorry. I am sincerely grateful. As long as you know better now. And if you make a mess next time... Who am I kidding? Of course you will. Just don't flail and struggle with it. Call me. You're willing to help? Let's be practical. Two people make quicker work, don't they? I knew it. I knew it! You know what? Oh, wait. Don't you never to give me that satisfied smirk again? You should listen when I talk to you. Don't you dare say anything annoying. KK is cute! KK is cute! KK is cute! Almost there. I'll let myself in. K is Shale's student rep today? Seriously? Seriously? Yo, KK's at Shale. Glad that she has just accepted being called KK. Don't be so dramatic. Besides, this is hardly the first time. I'm so glad to see you. I'm not saying I'm not happy too. Stop! Get back, or I'm going to shoot. Oh, I probably shouldn't shoot Sensei with a railgun. Looks like many of Shale's tasks involve proposing ideas or reaching a consensus. People left so many records. They could have just talked it out among themselves. All these paper files are so-called security measures. I, of course, realize that no network is 100% secure. And recording every minute detail on the agenda like this would be even more secure. Part of working with people. And thanks to that, this place is grinding away. It would be one thing if the work type lightened up occasionally, or at least remain constant. But you've been here long enough to realize that the workload will only ever increase. The better Shale is at solving problems, the more everyone else will run to them with their petty issues. Weren't you educated in the first place, Sensei? What is your role now? Are you a bureaucratic administrator, or some kind of mentor meant to help the students reflect on their lives and futures? Tell me about it. That's right, I'm going to forget everything I wanted to teach. Don't talk about it like it's someone else's problem. Seriously, I'll wrap up this document. Oh, no, there's no need to make such a production out of thanking me. It's part of being a student rep, right? The Academy City, what a concept. I'm sure there are some advantages to shoving so many students in such a cramped space. But students are the most susceptible to scams, that's why there's always something outrageous happening in the streets. On top of that, students are known for lacking impulse control. Well, I know this is a very controversial view today. People used to believe that anyone under 20 years old couldn't be considered a full, responsible human. And now it's just one disaster after another. The explosions and property damage. The construction companies are clearly making a killing. Want to get rich? Invest there. But that would deny the very foundation of Academy City. I say all this because the system is beyond repair. will never end. No one will come to their senses until something, or someone, actually collapses. Here, I'll submit these. Supplementary data is attached. Data is attached. The numbers just speak for themselves. Okay. Huh? That's a screenshot. That is a screenshot right there. KK, I love you. Go away. You're gross. That screenshot. Oof, we actually finished the whole day's work. Are you alright? Huh? You think my concern helps you feel better? Really, I shouldn't have bothered worrying. But you wanna take me out? Eat some deluxe dinner special? Then buy me accessories? Wow, Sensei, wow. Sensei, aren't you tired? You just seem so... You're sure it's fine? Well then. Anyway, who is tomorrow's student rep? Let's see. Huh? It looks like something's missing. It's not decided yet. So, but you still need to choose one by tomorrow morning, right? Then, pick me. What? What's with that weird face? I mean, just think about it. What I'm trying to say here is, this is part of my Kubota's adaptation training. I need to familiarize myself with shell operations while improving the trade balance deficit, and I can also help you to adjust the tariff rates. Think of how much I could help. I could advise you on the collapse of real income, and declining public education, the future of humanity, the planet, and the best way to purify our world's decaying soul. And... Listen, it's training. It's a learning exercise. It offers a real-world experience, and much more. It's the most rational decision for both of us. You should be grateful that I already did all the thinking for you. Rational decision? Sounds like... You misspoke a little. Stop trying to embarrass me. Anyway, you understand what I'm trying to say? KK. What now? I wanna say... That's a good KK, just once. May I? I'm going to kill you, Sensei! Then go die! You really are into the whole, like sensei die and then you dead. But in conclusion, nice work today, and we'll do some more tomorrow. Now, back to business. You said we'd dine together and do a bunch of stuff. Hurry up. Yes, one moment. And the moment I said that... Lay oof. Oh. What's wrong, Sensei? Sensei? What do you mean that I appeared blurry and disappeared? Really, you're the problem? Was here this whole time, obviously. You must be tired. Blurred vision is a symptom of sleep deprivation. Should rest up tonight. It's one of the few times we actually have a live that's actually in like the shell office.
心配しないでください。私が消えることはありません。むしろその逆ですね。私はどんな手を使ってでも生き残ってやるつもりですから。先生がこの世界を見捨てないというのなら、 私だって最後まで絶対に諦めたりしません。だから大丈夫。絶対大丈夫です。私はずっとここにいます。ここだけの話ですけど、私は先生のこと嫌いじゃありませんから。
Damn. She doesn't hate us. Damn. I escorted her to Millennium, so we parted a bit later than normally. First, we walked with a slight gap, but for some reason, Kay moved closer. She slowly entwined the tip of her pinky with mine. I'm back at my dorm. Glad you made it back safely. Yes. Ah. Oh, what's wrong? I forgot to do my dailies. Ah, yeah, right. That's important. I think I'm gonna screenshot that one. Who do we replace in this list of characters? Or is it finally time to replace Koyuki? Takane Koyuki, Yuka, Mika Swimsuit, Hoshino, Battle, Oba Ritsu, Oresa, Subaru, Humari. We can drop Ritu. Ritu can chill out now. Actually, since it's a Millennium character, we should see as do this. So we do move you that way. Kay can take up this spot, then we move Yuka here, then we do we do Hilmari next. We do Mika, Reisa, Subaru, Hoshino, Wa. Any other special interactions? Ah, yes! He's actually like really happy about it too. Like he's not even angry. It's more like it's a frustrated happy. We want to do the RS one? Probably just leave the RS one for off stream. Good question.
ここは
G. No, it will also read Aris here. Also, once again, as you can see, after reviewing the schedule, looks like it's already evening. And then sensei, 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 hunter, sensei, 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 sensei. Here's Aris. There's no point to armor if you do not properly equip it. What do you mean? It is basic RPG knowledge. However, I have learned something else. Sometimes simply equipping it is not enough. Bum ba bum! I've got new equipment. Gonna like open up our bebos. Sound of a can opening. Ba-ba-bam. With this, the hero's weapon and armor are reunited. By gathering all legendary equipment, I have been reborn as a true hero. Now you're invincible. Oh, I forgot something very important. Just having the equipment is meaningless. In order to bring out its true potential, I must increase my equipment proficiency. Hobby Aishu is already a high mobility weapon. But the Aris edition has flight capabilities. Yes, exactly. It's as if my world has changed from a side-scroller to a 3D one. You may consider me RS64. To fight effectively, I must be able to orient my position and direction in the air effortlessly. This trial calls for hero training. Wise Sage has taught me how to control the armor. Now I must master it through endless repetition. But a hero's training is not easy. It feels like I am playing a platformer with a broken joystick. Therefore, Sensei, I need your help. Alright, leave the support to me. Just tell me what you need. Please cheer me on from the sides. That's it? Hi. You're a mascot after all. Just your presence gives me strength. As long as you are one of my party members, I can overcome any training, no matter how difficult. Is something wrong, Sensei? You look like an abandoned puppy. Huh? There's nothing? Okay, if you say so. Now, it is time to begin hero training. And so, Aris began her intensive hero training. Dark clouds above. Maybe if I do this... Wrong way! I need to use my reserve thrusters. Wrong boosters! I'm spinning! While it was an eventful training session, thankfully things proceeded without too many accidents. Maybe if I make a sharper turn towards the right. I was training one for quite a long time. As time ticked on, it became clear that she had no intention of letting up. I was able to do it last time. Now I just cannot get it. I do not understand. Sure, it's because you're exhausted. Why don't you take a break? No, I'm fine. I'm still operating at 100%. I have endured countless sleepless nights playing video games. Speaking of, I've also played many games with similar controls. Therefore, just observe as I... Run towards Aris. Sensei, I am okay. I may have injured my leg slightly when I tripped. Ow. Ow. I should have listened to you, Sensei. Managing fatigue. Basic mechanic in any training sim. You can even suffer status drops if you push your character too hard. Even a veteran like me can make mistakes at times. Shall we head back, Aris? Sensei? Why are you kneeling? I'll give you a piggyback ride. You can't walk on that leg. Huh? But I can fly back with my armor. Come on, it's fine. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Then... I wish Sensei could carry me around every day. Feeling on my back, I can feel how cold Aris' body was from the hours of training in the cold wind. It's super hot in this room. The armor Aris carried was heavier than I'd realized. It's heavier than my back had realized too. Sensei, way back was very bumpy. I did my best to hold out. It was still very fun. Like I was on a roller coaster at an amusement park. I'm happy to hear that. Aris sent you a party request. You're doing hero training today as well. Hero? Are you satisfied with such training? Sensei. Prepared a special training course for you, Aris. There's such a thing? Yes, I wish to try it. Excuse me, Sensei. What is this? It's special training. But this... Are these not games? It's special training! This is an emergency! Sensei is finally broken! They are malfunctioning! No, just hear me out for a second. Right now, you're still settling into your hero armor. Basically, you just have to break it in. Build a routine and familiarity with it. Break it in? Oh, break it in? Like an athlete breaking in shoes. Oh, wait, erase my proficiency. So all I must do is play games while I have the hero's armor equipped. I am still confused as to how this is training. Sensei, why are you turning off the lights? Games feel more immersive in the dark. I do think so too. However, you're always telling me that it is bad for my eyes to play with the lights off. Yes, this is something you normally shouldn't do. But we're making an exception for special training. For some reason, that made me feel very excited. Like the time I snuck into the convenience store when I played games until too late at night. That was a secret. Anyway, game. The game. What should I play? Really? I can choose any game I like. I have many I enjoy. It feels like really troublesome to like games in that armor of all things. There are so many masterpieces, it is difficult to pick one. For example, this game. In this game, you hunt dragons with a giant weapon. Then, with the materials you gain from hunting, you can create even stronger weapons to hunt even stronger dragons. Monster hunting. Of course, it is not just about the equipment. You'll not be able to use anything you make until your character is strong enough to wield them. Now that I say it, I believe this game is exactly what I am going through right now. Then, do you want to play it? I do like this game. Playtime is very long, so I do not believe it would be a good choice right now. Let me think of it more. Oh, this game. This one is infamous for its high difficulty. There are innumerable insta-kill traps hidden across the map. And if you don't learn the boss's attack patterns, it will kill you immediately as well. With the arduous journey of slowly inching a little further forward with every challenge, makes playing the game a truly fulfilling feeling. This too sounds like my current situation, actually. How about that one then? No, though I do like this game. I do not want to associate such terrible memories with the hero's armor. A game that has the right amount of playtime, and something that feels pleasant. Ah! I have chosen one. I believe this is the perfect pick. A game. Tales Saga Chronicle? Yes, Tales Saga Chronicle. Or more precisely, Tales Saga Chronicle 1. It was the first game the game development department created together, before I joined. Though I was not with them during that time, I can feel vividly what kind of thought process went into the game when I play it. And more importantly, this game is very bad. Is for the one of kind. It is true. I did not know when I first played, but now that I have mastered many games, I'm confident in this evaluation. Tales of Chronicle 1 is a total disaster of a game! But I still like it. It is the first game I ever played. The first to call me hero. I truly do love this game. And it is a perfect length as well. As long as you know what to do, you can reach the true ending in 3 hours. Now, Sensei, let us play together. Oh, I was convinced into playing Tales of Chronicle 1 with her. Cosmic Calendar Year 2354. Mankind has engulfed in the flames of retribution. They say it is a traditional fantasy RPG, yet this is how they start the opening. On top of that, this is the only place they use that term, the Cosmic Calendar Year. Beginning tutorial. Press the B button to equip the weapon in front of you. Oh, this is a trap. If you press the B button, it is game over. You must press the A to proceed. Are you sure we can clear this just 3 hours? More bizarre than what I've heard. As a newbie, it would likely be impossible. However, I am a veteran player. Will be no problem. We arrived at the first village without encountering any enemies. Means of HP recovery are very limited in the beginning, so we were lucky. And this is the BTM for the starting village. I really like it, and it reminds me of the first time I played this game. It is very interesting to look back. I was like a newborn baby back then, completely ignorant of everything. Since then, I have been to bequeath the Sword of Light, made friends, and gone on many adventures. And now, I am far away from home, all the way in the Glacial Sea. It really does feel like I have been on a hero's journey. The starting village in this game was the beginning for me as well. We have encountered a monster. It is a puny jelly with a double-barrel shotgun. That was quite the interesting combination. It is difficult to handle with close combat. Here. I played Tales of Chronicle 1 with Aris. A while later. With that, we had defeated the final boss. Sensei, is something wrong? Look like a sad puppy again. Hey, Aris. Can I ask you one thing? Why is the mom of my wife in a previous life a love interest? A love interest? Actually, no. Why is my wife my time loop step friend that I was separated from as a child? That's also a funny one. Why is my wife a time loop step friend that I was separated from as a child? I have no idea. Oh, was it not fun? It was really fun. You're okay, Sensei. I had a lot of fun as well. Then, for the next one... Brain it, we'd gone through more games than I could count. We spent more time playing than we should have, but it was really fun. Sensei, this is amazing. I no longer struggle when wearing the hero's armor. It's all because you worked hard, Aris. I would have never have thought of such a training method on my own. You are amazing, Sensei. Perhaps I am not meant to be a hero. Aris? I have been demoted to newbie adventurer. Hold on. I'm coming. Oh, you press spacebar. Cool. Cool. We're not looking for Aris. Warning. Unexpected incident in hangar. Endo Aris, please cease training and return to the cabin immediately. News of Aris' incident blasted through the loudspeakers. Sensei. Aris, are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? I am okay. Exon was not with me, but with Abiatia. I'm quite sure what happened, but I do know why it happened. It is having difficulty adjusting to its new form, because it is so different from the original. I feel bad for Abiatia. Oh, I feel bad, but Abiatia... Yes, I know. Abiyashi was made for fighting, weapon for battles. That was its original fate. Emotions, like sadness or happiness, didn't exist to Abiyashi. I have heard stories from the others. Stories of how Abiyashi was so scary and powerful in his first battle. It was so strong that it felt like fighting against an unbeatable cheater. But I thought was destroyed and then repaired over and over again. Now it has become small enough to fit me. They said this is likely its last battle. Be beyond repair if it is destroyed again. Even as we speak, Abiyashi is being adjusted to be perfectly tuned for the next fight. It's destiny to fight and get hurt and fight again? Until the very end? I do not like that. I wish to take Abiyashi back to the game development department with me. To show it to my friends in the engineering department. I want it to meet the people I meet. To go to places I go. I want Abiyashi to feel what it is to be loved. Like the Sword of Light. Tell me, Sensei, how did Abiyashi and the Sword of Light end up so differently? Was it just their destiny? Determined destiny, and stone from the moment you are created. I have chosen not to believe in such a thing. I've chosen to create my own destiny. Destiny. For myself. But Abiyashi was not given that right to choose. So I... Sensei? Hug. Hug Iris. Hug. That feeling you're feeling? Never forget it. Abiyashi can hear and understand it too. How strange. Usually your hugs make me very happy, but I cannot seem to stop crying right now. I do not understand. That's alright. We're in no rush. You'll understand someday. You're amazing, Sensei. I do not understand any of what you are saying. However, I know I can trust in your words. I can believe in someday. You very much amaze me, Sensei. I held Iris for as long as she needed. And when Abiyashi's maintenance was done, Iris went back to training. Sensei, you are still awake. Yeah, but what do you know? Look outside the window. Window? When magic begins. Hey. I thought I heard Iris' voice from somewhere. Hey? Didn't you see her anywhere? Sensei? Over here! Look through the window. You fly.
Sensei, 驚きましたか？先生と一緒にこの夜空を見たくて呼んだんです。
We can do blue eye too.
とても綺麗ですね。アリスの世界にもまだ行ったことのない世界にもきっとこんな綺麗なものがたくさんあると思うんです。でも不思議です。世界ってこんなに綺麗なのにどうして人は争うんでしょう。あの星空みたいにこの世界は みんなで分け合っても大丈夫なくらい美しいもので溢れているのに。やっぱりアリスにはまだ分かりません。
It is really funny how I never included like her very third-person speech. Hey, and I have returned. Sorry, right? Did you catch a cold? Do not worry. I have never gotten a cold before. Ah, Sensei's hand. It is so nice and warm. I hugged Iris until I felt her warm up, and she slowly fell asleep. Then I carried her past the sleep, back to her bed. With nobody questioning why. Does she have a fifth one? Oh, she does. Sensei, help me. Do you want an adventure today too? No, not an adventure at all. It is an emergency. Oh, spoiler! Spoiler warning! Spoiler warning to the ending. Up until Deck Gramton's ending. Not the actual ending, but like spoiler. Spoiler warning. Cap this up for like a minute and then we'll go into it. It's a bit of a spoiler, you know. 3, 2, 1. Hope people that don't want to see spoilers looks away in now. Much time had passed since we'd won the final battle at the Steel Continent and returned to daily life. Iris' moment talk seemed a little different from usual, so I rushed over to the location she sent me. Once I got there, I saw an intimidating sea of people before me, impossible to get a single foot in the crowd. Apparently, it was for a very big game convention being held there. Oh. After a while, I realized it'd be impossible to spot Iris just by wandering around. Instead, I sent her a message with my location attached, letting her know I had arrived. Sensei? Where are you? I am right here. Iris? Ah, Sensei, I found you. I will go to you, so please do not move. Bum ba bum. Sensei, join the party. Aviation? That's right. Your Iris completely refined. Did she just fly? How does it work? This goes way beyond your average cosplay. Is this for a game? Which booth are you from? I forgot I was escaping. I'll explain later, so please run away with me for now. And so, the game development department ended with a new game. I heard that good marketing is the key to stand out from other booths. However, one can't have too much of a good thing. People were only paying attention to me and not our booth, which defeated our original purpose entirely. Oh, makes sense. A flying girl is pretty flashy. I'd 100% come and look too. Head too, Sensei! Yeah, screenshot of... Let's take a screenshot of... Screenshot of that. If I talk to everyone in the crowd, I will never make it back to the club room. She flew that way! Could you check a pose for the picture, please? Ah! We have been discovered! Slowly, one person at a time. Please! I spent the rest of the day, the rest of a very hectic day at the event with Iris. We have made it to the end. Somehow. I believe my memory drive stopped functioning halfway through. All I remember is taking a lot of pictures. Oh, by the way, what happened? Abby issue was beyond repair. Ah, in the chaos, I forgot to explain. Bum bum! Your art is completely revived. At least that is what I would like to say. However, this is a replica. But not completely. Part of it comes from the original. I somehow managed to find what was left of Abiyashi before we left the Steel Continent. It was just a small fragment of it. I could hold it in the palm of my hand. Oh, but you still want to return together, since Abiyashi is your friend too. Yes, exactly, Sensei. I showed it to everyone I could in Millennium, hoping that we could fix it. Oh, so the same thing for every person. That was just too damaged. Abiyashi could never be brought back. However, they suggested that if I could explain it to them in great detail, they could recreate it as best they could. And this is how Abiyashi has returned. It only has a small piece from the original though. And it is much weaker, so I cannot fly very fast for very long. Also, its durability is very fragile. I was warned many times that I could not fight with it. I think I beat the original after all. I do not see it that way at all. It is common for the hero's powers to be sealed after the final battle against the Demon Lord. It is almost a cliché these days. And... I stood before everyone with Abiyashi for the first time again today. And everyone said Abiyashi was cool and that they loved it. I think that is much better than flying or having enough power to fight the Demon Lord. And so I was very happy today. In hand, we returned to the Game Development Department club room. Even on the way, multiple passerby requested photos of Aris. Sensei, please go on an adventure meet with me again. Oh, well, the adventure just begun, right? Yes, my journey is not over yet. And there will be new allies as well. Well, that should be the last one. Okay, who gets subbed out? Probably Subaru. Or Hamario. Actually, Erasa could be subbed out. Ritsu and Erasa get knocked from the competitive part. So we start from 3. The reason why it's in this order is because 1, Takane has to be first, Red Winter. And then we have Kei, Aris, Koyuki, Yuko, Himari, who are all Millennium. Mika, which is Trady, Subaru, which is Arias. Arias is still technically a part of Trady. Technically, like, quote-unquote. Then you have Abydos, Hoshino, and Oba at the end here for Highlander. And Highlander and Abydos have a story connection, at the very least. So the one cool thing you can do for RS's IPD is you can hold her hand. That's the cool thing here. I think that is... what is this? Oh. We don't have enough things to do another run of this because it takes forever to upgrade to get back, and you need specifically 20 to do the highest difficulty one. Oh, we're down to 98.7% now. Ugh. Yeah, and then it costs like way more the more you buy these. Okay. only really worth buying the tickets for the first 20, it feels like. And there should be no extra story there. Okay. Okay. We will finish off our stream there for tonight. Plan. On Thursday, we will have an Arknight stream for Trials for a Navigator. That'll be that thing right there. For how it works, think you can unlock all the stages and do all the things in one day, hopefully. But that'll be Thursday, and if we have time afterwards, we'll do an IS run and whatnot. Otherwise, we're only like catching up to like all these events the latter part of this month. Double check Arknight's events really quickly. After Trials for a Navigator, we have upcoming. Besides, oh, it's the TT story, where we might do a 10 pull on that banner. That probably happens after Trials for a Navigator though. We're probably gonna have like a long downtime before we get the Medjed bound side story. In terms of things that'll happen next week, so this Thursday will be Arknights, then next week we should have not the last Blue Archive thing. Actually, we might have the next Blue Archive thing. So we might have another Blue Archive stream next week. And then we also have Zenless Zone 0 next week as well. Pretty sure. 16th. When's the 16th? Tuesday. So on Tuesday next week we'll have a Zenless Zone 0 stream for the 3.0 major version update. And then at some point I'll do a Blue Archive. Maybe I'll do Blue Archive like a day earlier on Monday. And we'll try and have some more Arknights in the middle of all that somewhere. But mainly for now, the last stream for this week will be on Thursday, which will be Arknight Trials for Navigator. And maybe IS, maybe. But for now, we will see you all then. Bye everyone. Raven chat. Have a great rest of the day and or night. We will see you all later.